Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 161, one edit distance. The way we'll be approaching this problem is by looking at the characters in each of the strings. As soon as there's one character that's different, we try to look at the substring that follows after the character that differs and try to see if that matches. So let's jump right in. Before we actually get to the meat of the solution, let's do the setup. Let's get the lengths of both the strings. And n2 will be t dot length. And then if we have n1 to be greater than n2, we would just return the same method, but we will switch the strings. And the reason why we are doing this is because we want to reduce the number of lines of code that we have, and we will see that in a second how that will help us. Alright, so by this point we have S's length to be less than T's length, and after that we jump right in. So for int I equals 0, I less than n1, increment I, and the first thing we do is we check if the character at I in S is not equal to that of T, if both of the lengths are the same, you just need to return the substring that follows the character that differs. So if n1 is equal to n2, then you would just say return if s dot substring I plus 1 dot equals, since it's a string you need to use equals instead of two equal signs, is equals to t dot substring I plus 1. So you would just return that. Else, if they're not similar, we know that the string s is smaller than that of string T. So the thing to make them equal, you would have to delete one character from T. So you would compare T with the subsequent character, but with S you would keep it the same. So what you're trying to do here is that, hey, we know that the lengths are different, and if they differ by 1, we are deleting the character that doesn't seem to be the same, and then we're looking at the other substrings to see if they actually match. If they match, well and good. If not, you would just return false. And then once this for loop is done, we know that we haven't hit any of the cases yet. And then in the end, you just want to check that the difference in length is actually equal to 1. For example, there's the character that we have to delete is at the end of the string. So you just want to make sure that they differ only by one character, and that is what you will be returning, since we know that n1 is smaller than n2. So let's compile this, see if it's okay. Let me quickly fix that. Alright, the first test case passes. The other test case passes as well. So let's quickly talk about the time and space complexity. The time complexity of the entire solution is O of n, because we're iterating through all of the characters in S and T, and the space complexity is O of 1, since we're not really using any additional space to store data. So if you have any questions about the solution that we just looked at, please let me know in the comments below. If there are any questions on LeetCode that you want me to solve, also let me know in the comments below. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.